So John hasn't gone mad, at least not yet anyway. What he did decide to do was have one hell of a house party, a housewarming party for all his new housemates. Trudy and Veronica really did get into it. I mean, look at those antlers there. Yep, we had quite a party. Shell suits, spiffo suits, party down by the pool. John did all sorts of dive bombing. Even the glorious Spiffo shook their hips a little bit. To some, the party is still going on. But there is a bit of a problem now. John is very low on alcohol. Very low on alcohol. He's got a real thirst for it now. So it's time to jump back in his saddle. It's been a 72-hour party. It's been awesome. Most of it for John was a bit of a blur, but now it's time to get back in the vehicle and drive right back into the very center of Raven Creek. It is time for another loot run. It is time to wage war once more on the zombies. It is time to find some more alcohol, some more food, all the good stuff. Let's get John equipped. Let's hit the road. Okay, so John is just about to go the farthest, the deepest he's ever gone into Raven Creek. He decided to leave the vehicle there. He is locked and loaded. He is ready to... I mean, it's almost like he's bored. He just needs to find the excitement in his life, and if that means killing several hundred zombies and risking his life all for a bottle of beer, then all the more for it. Okay, so we got our first zombie. Wow, that is a great start by John there. That is ringing the dinner bell. Now this is basically what downtown shopping looks like in the zombie apocalypse. A shotgun, 200 shells, and killing everything that moves. Let's give it a little bit more of a pause, see how many zombies flood into the area. Let's see if we can get a nice big group going before we start really going for it with the shotgun. Okay, so John's got a little bit of heat on him now. I mean, it's not that many for a man of John's skills. But let's take care of business. Okay, so we're just back a block at this crossroads near where we came in. There's got to be some nice snacks in that garage, but for the moment, John's got quite a lot of work to do. This is probably going to be where John does most of the damage in this crossroads area. It gives him the most space. John needs space. He needs space to work when there's this many zombies in the area. Okay, so it's time for the next round. Got a zombie behind? No, we're good. John's got his favourite R1187 shotgun. Hopefully he's going to make short work of this and clear every single zombie in the area. If he takes down 2, 3, 4 zombies at a time like that, just like that, then it's going to be all over in no time. You kind of almost feel sorry for the zombies. They don't stand a chance. Okay, so John's got them nicely lined up, sort of. There are zombies everywhere. This is going to be... I mean, John's almost enjoying himself. Okay, so I think that is pretty much round 1 to John. There is... Wow, that is quite a costume. What is that? There are not many zombies coming into this crossroads area. Well, seriously, what is that? What a combo. Are they children's TV entertainer or something? So let's carry on. Let's go on to the next block and see if we can find more zombies for John to kill. Okay, well there seems to be so many zombies coming into the area. John thought he'd get a little bit of practice in with the old short blade knife, and that was an impressive one. Quick shout out to the T-Boys. Okay, so John is slowly working his way back to the gas station. He's worked up quite an appetite. But there's so few zombies in the area, we're not going to bother taking them out with the shotgun. We'll just stab them in the head. Do I want any more? Ooh. I'll take the boxing shorts. Okay, so I think John's got a moment here. Not hearing any gurgles. Let's make this quick though. Let's see if we can... Yes, that's exactly what John wanted to find. Well, as is usually the way, John's probably just going to eat any food that he finds on the shelves. Okay, so before we head back out, John is just opening up some more shells. We're down to our last, 180 or something like that. Let me just I will mark this gas station on the map, but at the same time, get a good idea of our bearings. Now, this is where John wanted to go. He's looking for a liquor stores, bars, maybe in a Gigamart. And let's just add that as a gas station. Now, as usual, John has barely made a block and he's got distracted. That's a lot of... This is clearly a paint store. I'm going to grab a paintbrush. At some point, maybe John might get into some sort of home decorating. So I'm going to mark this on the map. That is a good place for paint. But let's get back to the job in hand. Okay, so we're coming on the end of the block, and there is not much going on. Where are the zombies? Now this is we're at the far left corner of the block that John wants to check out, and that looks like that is a hair salon. John is not going to get into home hairdressing at any point, so let's move on from there. But we got so and so, we've got to reload. There's a bakery, so potentially there's a lot of loot here, but for now we got to focus on doing this, killing anything that moves. Okay, John's gonna have to keep a good close eye on his 6. There's gonna be zombies coming from all directions potentially, but John's got this. He's done this before. He knows what he's doing. Okay, so we're working our way up this block. As you can see, John's coming up against some resistance, but not masses. Now, what is this place? A general store? Oh wow, another car battery charger. Okay, let's get outside before we get surrounded. As usual, John gets distracted. Okay, so John's been forced back a little bit. The zombies have taken their time, but they are coming out in force now. I think they would have had to have broken through a few barricades to get here, but they are absolutely dropping like flies. Okay, I think there is a hospital just to the west. Could potentially have quite a lot of zombies in, and that's why there's certainly quite a lot coming from that direction. But John is going to make those zombies jump. Okay, I gotta say, John is really starting to enjoy himself. What a guy's got to do to get some entertainment around here. Now, this definitely feels like John's town now. It really does need to be renamed. Raven Creek, that's the past, that's history. We need a new name for this place. Let me know down in the comments if you have any good ideas with that. Okay, we've got a few neighborhood zombies coming to say hi. Man, look at that, 5 zombies totally taken out in the blink of an eye. Okay, so John is getting a little bit bored of taking out 1 or 2 zombies at a time. Let's try and round up a nice big group to take out. Okay, we got them nicely lined up. Let's take care of them. Man, John loves his shotgun. He really does. Okay, we've got a minute here. Let's open up some more shells. We've barely used... Oh, we haven't even used half of the shells. Still got over 120, and we pretty much cleared this whole block. Okay, so John has made it all the way around the block. That is it. That is the area largely cleared of zombies. Now that means this area is now ripe for looting. So I think John is safe to bring in the fire vehicle. And we'll get the loot bags and we'll start seeing what loot we can find. You know what, John... Ooh, nice truck. John hasn't really finished with his evening's entertainment, so let's really see what attention we can draw down Raven Creek, downtown, by driving around like an absolute nutter with the siren on. Okay, so John is starting to wonder if this was perhaps a little bit reckless. We're only going to have to get stuck in some sort of traffic jam. There's a lot of abandoned, wrecked, burnt out cars around. We've only got to get stuck in a traffic jam, and before he knows it, he's going to be surrounded by zombies. But for now, he's just having too much fun. Okay, I'm going to actually leave the vehicle here. Can I turn the engine off? Yeah. So I can turn the engine off, leave the sirens going, almost get surprised by that zombie. But yeah, let's see if we can bring the party to John. Okay, I don't know why John decided... Oh no, oof. Why on earth did John decide to run towards where all the zombies were? Okay, well, John wanted the excitement. I think he's got it. Let's take care of them. Okay, we're reloaded. Time for the next round. And this is absolutely zombie carnage. It's good that John... It wasn't the plan, but it's good that John has already been around this block that we're just coming to and cleared it out. So there's not much likelihood of a zombie coming from behind and surrounding John. Almost like he knows what he's doing. Okay, we finally got some zombies coming from somewhere that isn't east. Ooh, that is quite a... This was not the plan at all, but this is actually working out spectacularly well. They're all coming from the one direction. They're all beautifully lined up for John to put them down. Look at that, 3 every time we shoot one shell. 3 are going down. Okay, well this is definitely the basis of a plan for John going forward, because this has saved him a lot of time and effort. And oof, how can you miss him that close? And also, potentially, saved a lot of shells. I mean, he's probably only got 1,000 shotgun shells left back at base. But that has done an amazing job in drawing the zombies in. It's a trap, zombies, it's a trap. Okay, well I think we're done. I think that is the flow of zombies is gone. Oh, there's always one more zombie. Let's take him out with the hunting knife. That siren is starting to annoy John a little bit. Now, that was absolute carnage. John is starting to get a little bit tired. That was quite an evening's entertainment though, huh? John was really pleased, really glad to feel his blood rushing through his veins again. There's still zombies coming. Let's take them out with the shotgun. But it is getting time for John to get some sleep. Let's just quickly get in and turn that off. That's better. There we are. Peace and quiet. Absolutely huge piles of zombie corpses absolutely everywhere. Anything in that trunk? Ooh, yeah, that screwdriver. That's exactly what I need. John left his screwdriver back at base somehow. Wow. Now there's going to be a few more odd zombies, so we need to think carefully about where John needs somewhere to rest his head for the night. It's been quite an afternoon, but the guy is tired. Everybody needs a rest. So let's see if we can fall back a couple of blocks and find somewhere safe to sleep. Okay, so I haven't seen a zombie for several minutes. So John is just gonna sleep in this van here. It should be fine. Okay, so that's another night of ad hoc, slightly dangerous sleeping, taken care of. Absolutely not a problem yet again. John is absolutely nervous wreck. He's terrified now. That's because, if you can believe, but John he's got a fear of blood. He's scared of blood, and the guy is absolutely covered in it. Yeah, that's the only reason he's nervous wrecked. About thousands of zombies, not a problem. Let's work the way back to the fire vehicle. I've really got to get a proper name for it. Ah, there it is. And let's start looting the area and see what we can find. Okay, so we're back up near the hospital. The hardware store is just up the road, but look at this place. It's an absolute war zone. John v the zombies of Raven Creek. I think that we all know for sure which side won that war. Although I suppose this is the battle, not the war. Okay, I think the area is clear. Oh, I heard another zombie. It's time to enter loot mode. Okay, so we've got a loot bag. We're going to stay with the hunting knife so we can have that loot bag equipped secondary. Look at that, a car battery charger. And we've got another zombie. There's always another zombie. Oh! Okay. This guy, we can't ruin that beautiful suit, right? Go down. It's our second Spiffo suit, and it's the first one with the helmet, if that's what you want to call it. The Spiffo suit head. That's going straight in the washing machine. That is going to be a great addition for the next party, basically back at base. And yes, I did talk about washing machines. John is fully domesticated now. Okay, we got a minute. Let's see what loot we can find. Okay, so this is all sort of a garage equipment, and it's got to that point now where John is really turning away stuff. There's not a lot of stuff he needs. There's not a lot of stuff that he needs to take. He's leaving a lot of stuff behind. We'll take some spare tools. We've already got 24 odd gas cans. So really isn't a great deal. We want food. And particularly John wants a beer. Oh, and he's worked up quite a thirst. It may be 9:20 in the morning, but he could do with a beer. Okay, so we got another bag equipped. Now John could do with a snack. I think we're clear. We're going to find anything that isn't rotten. Okay, that is a little bit dicey, as it's just one. Oh yeah, that's perfect timing. Fortunately, it was only one zombie. Okay, so as usual, nothing really of note other than a flipping dish towel. I don't need any flour. I've already got so much flour already. Right, well, let's get back to the hardware store. We'll go out the back entrance into the courtyard and see what is there. Okay, there's quite a bit of banging. Let's see if there's another more attractive exit. No, there isn't. Where is that banging? good, we're clear. Let's see what's here. More garage stuff. Yeah, any sort of performance stuff, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'll leave it behind. Let's just open this here so we can really see what is around. Hearing zombies all around. John needs to keep his wits about him. Let's quickly search this area and let's get the hell out of here. Okay, we got some good stuff. We got seeds. You can't have too many seeds. We got a beautiful looking carpenter's axe. Actually, we could do with another trowel. Can't have too many tools. Okay, so John studied the map, and according to the map, just there should be more of the same. More. What is that? The wandering Sashith? What does that say? There's more residential, more commercial stuff here to check out. That is a nice looking vehicle. Also, I'm seeing shelves. Is that Gigamart? Is that going to be a Gigamart after all this time? Oh wow, that is quite a party going on in there. I don't know, let's do it. Let's just go with the shotgun. Let's just make sure the area is clear. We've got a group of bandits, or at least we did do. So let's just drop that on the floor. We're going to continue with the old tried and tested method. Drawing the zombies out from the buildings to John. We don't want any nasty surprises. Okay, well this was not John's plan. John was ready for a nice bit of quiet shopping, some browsing in the stores, but the zombies had other plans. What is this? Oh, it's just another M590. Looked a lot sexier. John needs to reload. John is going to run out of shotgun shells at this rate, but he's feeling like spending them. So let's continue. Okay, so the zombies are slowly coming out from their hiding places now. John's not sure if this was really such a smart idea. He's starting to worry that whether he has the shells for this little misadventure. Okay, so John's made it to the very end of the block, and there is some sort of food store there. So John really wants to get looting. So I think we're gonna switch out. We're gonna leave. We're gonna quit it with the shotgun, and we're gonna go to the good old baseball bat. Okay, so we got the baseball bat. It's time to go some home runs. It's time to get slugging. John doesn't want to draw any more zombies into the area, but he wants to make sure it is clear before he starts looting properly. And is he quick with his baseball bat? Okay, so I think we got a moment. There is not many. Oh, I thought that was another doorway. There's not many zombies around. John is very hungry, or at least he's getting that way. Okay, we're in. Just got the one zombie. Okay. Now come on. These shelves. Yes, look at that. At last. A reward, proper reward for all John's efforts. We could be walking out of here. We could be driving back to base with quite a supply of food. Let's get these loot bags filled. Okay, that is another loot bag filled, but this time with much more enticing loot. Some nice food there, and we've got another food store there. But let's get back to the vehicle. Let's drive it up, and let's take the reward for all of that work. Okay, so we got another fresh empty bag to hopefully fill up with food. See if we can do the impossible and satisfy John's appetite. But that is the last bag. I don't know why John thought 3 bags would be enough. We do have I've already got 6 baseball bats. We do have these group of bandits here, so hopefully one of them will have a bag. Okay, so no bag? Seriously? Let's just double check. Let's make sure. Okay, so no bag. Now there was some other zombies in here. Ooh, wow, we got a fake dead. Okay, let's just check and see if we can find a bag. Okay, so no bag. I've probably killed about... There's probably been like 6 zombies with bags that I've already killed previously. I've got no idea where their corpses lay and didn't think that I'd need a bag at that point. But for now, let's just fill up the bags that we've got, hopefully, with food. Okay, so that is this place. Pretty much completely cleared. Oh, come on. Do I want to go down there? There's zombies everywhere. Yeah, and then I'll just stroll through. Okay, well there's nothing in there. I don't want to find out what's on the other side of that door. There's another food store just back down this block, so let's check it out. Okay, now this looks promising. This looks like a Gigamart. Kitten knives. Oh, the appearances can be just so deceptive. I do like the flooring. That might look good in some parts of the garage, maybe? Maybe I'll mark that on the map. Oh, I thought that was food. Come on, how could you do this to John? We'll take the meat cleaver. Oh, that was a crazy jump scare. Somehow that did not make John jump though. Well, it's an awesome sign. It looks like an awesome place, but it's just knives. Come on, food. Well, let's continue working our way around this commercial block. Maybe we can find a few more places where we can grab some food. Okay, we got another very... Oh, it looked interesting. It's a film store, so that's just going to be full of cameras and film. I'm glad I saw that sign because from back here... I know there's a film camera there, but you see the shelves, you see the containers, you think gun store. Well, we got several cans of food. That is this big block searched through though. There is a Chinese restaurant here as a last throw of the dice for finding some food supplies. Let's check it out. Let's see if we can find any morsels of food in that kitchen. Well, that is an interesting painting. What is that supposed to be depicting? I don't know, but it looks interesting. She's got it. Painting. Well, now John's got it. Okay, well let's check out this kitchen. Now I've only just noticed that John... I did not see a dish towel then, don't worry. There's not a dish towel. There isn't. I've only just noticed that John does not have his fanny pack. So, what is that? Wow. Meat tenderizer. I'm taking it. I'm taking the plastic cutting board for the kitchen to help with John's food prep. But yeah, I forgot the fanny pack, which has got all John's medicinal supplies, bandages, beta blockers, painkillers, antidepressants. So it's fortunate that John has not needed them. So keen was he to get on the road. Totally forgot, but he's been fortunate. Okay, so that is this, well, it's 2 blocks really, completely searched through, conquered, pacified, shall we say. Let's get back to the fire vehicle. You can remember whereabouts it is. And let's move on. Okay, so John almost forgot one of his favourite things, coffee. Let's check this place out, see if we can find anything other than rotten cakes. I was hoping for, yes, coffee machine. A coffee machine. Yep, you gotta take your hits where you can these days, your thrills. Wow, we've got more rice. That is about the 4th pack of rice that John has found. Let's grab the coffee machine and let's get back to the car. Okay, so we're at the neighbours, the next shop along. It's a taco Mexican bar. But John was... Another zombie on the side of that door. John was attracted by these paintings. John is getting quite an art collection now. Let's grab these. Okay, well, after going completely the wrong way around the block, John has finally come back to find the vehicle. Nothing there. Now, let's just show you, let's just get in the vehicle and I'll show you on the map what John has achieved today. We have gone around and blasted through all of these places here. We've gone all the way around this block and down here a little bit as well. John has taken out, let's see how many zombies John has taken out. John has taken out about 400, 350 zombies. But that is it. He's going to go back home. He's got his coffee machine. That's what he's most pleased about. We got a fair bit of food, some really good supplies. That was a successful mission. John enjoyed his shopping trip down to downtown Raven Creek. But it has been a busy 2 days. It's time to head home. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you haven't already, what the hell, but subscribe, like and comment. Let me know down in the comments what you think Raven Creek should be renamed to. I mean, come on, this is Johnstown now. This is Johnstown. Let me know what you think the new name of this place should be. But I'm going to get John eventually back to base. Peace.